right now, right?
Yes.
All right, so what did he do for you when you talked to him? Did he hear your cry?
He's also helped me out. I asked him to walk in. I got an opportunity to make $14.50 an hour at a restaurant, busting tables.
$14.50 an hour. Your people run the earth, and you gotta go search for $14.50 an hour. Let me guess, you of Irish descent, aren't you?
Yes.
Okay, Irish. Okay, I heard the Irish were the first slaves over here in America. Is that true?
It was.
That's true. Were you an indentured servant? Okay, or did you serve in chattel slavery?
I'm not exactly sure by my ancestors.
Your ancestors were indentured servants. They were let go after 7 years, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, after 7 years they were let go. That's why, like when you look at the history, you know, of the Atlantic slave trade, that's why a lot of your people, when I say your people, I'm talking about the Irish, they were serving as overseers.
Really?
Okay?
I never knew that.
Because a lot of your people were poor, man. You know what I mean? A lot of the Irish were poor. So they got jobs as overseers. Okay? A lot of them was working. They will work at some point in time. All right? But they would favor you, of course, because you were white. Okay? You were like them. You understand what I'm saying? But the reason why they got all those jobs, man, is Irishmen, because you were overseers.
Really?
Right? Y'all led like the first slave patrol.
I never knew that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of y'all run the police right now.
Thank you for enlightening me on that.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the indentured servants, when they signed a contract, then they were supposed to come here, work for a time, and then they would be released after so much time. When they got here, they said, hell with that contract, and they just moved on. Because nobody was going to look for a white man. If a black man was like, if he took off, slave patrol would go catch him,
right,
bring him back, cut off his foot so he can't run no more.
I think that's messed up right there, what it did.
Yeah.
But history keep repeating itself so much.
That's right.
It's still going on, but it need to stop right now because everybody needed to be the same. We brothers and sisters, but different skin color, but we just feel the same.
That's not true. That's not true. Mike, where your Bible at? That's not true.
Yeah.
All right? The Most High God never intended us to be the same. Give me the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse number 8. Listen to the scriptures. That's not true what you just said.
Really?
That's not true at all. The Most High God never intended for us all to be together. All right? That's a lie that we've been told. Read that. Deuteronomy 32 and 8.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8.
Listen.
When the Most High divided the nations.
When the Most High did what?
Divided to the nations.
The Most High divided the nations. He divided the people. Read on.
Their inheritance when he separated the sons of Adam.
He separated the sons of Adam. So everybody comes from Adam, yes? Mm-hmm. Okay. All right. Read on.
He set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
God set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. That means he favors Israel, right? The children of Israel. And then everybody else gets the scraps. So he separated us. Okay? He never intended for us to be together. See, when you go over to the book of Genesis chapter 9, okay, you read on through 10, you start reading about a king named Nimrod. Okay? Today he would be an African. All right? Nimrod came up with the great idea, all right, to bring everybody together. And this is where the Tower of Babel came from. All right, when they all came together, tried to do their own thing, and they tried to create a tower to reach the heavens. And the Most High God did what? Okay, what did he do?
Destroy it.
Okay, the Most High God, all right, he destroyed it. All right, and that's the reason why we have a confused tongue today, because everybody spoke the same tongue. You understand? Babel means confusion.
Really?
That's what it means. All right? When you try to come together and do your own things instead of doing what the Most High God told you to do, you know what I mean? It's confusion. And the Most High God is not the author of confusion. You understand? Okay? And I'm going to tell you something, man. The Most High God, he's only the God of the Israelites, man. You know what you said earlier, man, when you said you talk to God. All right? You talk to God. What did he say back to you? What did his voice sound like?
Sound like a very inviting voice.
Are you lying to me right now, Esau?
No, I'm not lying. It sounds like an enlightened voice.
You literally heard God's voice.
Like an enlightened voice.
I think you're lying.
Like he knew me.
It's like he knew you. Okay? But as far as knowing you, all right, give me Amos chapter 3 and verse number 1. All right? I'm going to show you what the Bible says about him knowing his people. Okay? The children of Israel, all right, are his people. You understand? And the children of Israel are comprised of the so-called black man who came over here via Atlanta slave trade, the Hispanic man of Negroid descent, and the Native American man. All right, that's God's people on this side of the earth. Read this.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3 and verse 1. Hear this word that the Most High has spoken against thee, you, O children of Israel.
Who is God talking to? Right there. Read it again. Listen up, King.
Hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel.
Who is God talking to?
Israel.
The children of Israel. There we go. Read.
Against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore,
he said, wait a minute. God said, I'm talking to the Israelites. Then he said, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Read.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquity.
Therefore, he's going to punish the Israelites for all of their sin. Because he only knows Israel. Those are his people. Joel 2 and 27. All right, listen. Joel 2 and 27.
The book of Joel, chapter 2 and verse 27.
Read.
And ye shall know that I am in the midst of Israel.
God is in the midst of who?
Of Israel.
Read.
And that I am the Lord your God, and none else. And my people shall never be ashamed.
He said he's only the God of Israel, so his people should never be ashamed. Hey, brother, stop listening to that false narrative. Okay.
I already know. I
understand. What's your name there, brother?
Landis Parker.
All right, Landis Parker. Hey, look, Landis, man. Hey, look, we've been taught lies for years, man. Okay. All right, brothers like me and this brother right here, man. We done got into the Bible. All right, we read it for ourselves. All right, we're led by the Holy Spirit to understand what it really says. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. Hey, we out here every Saturday, man. You should come in here and hear us out.
I do appreciate it.
Hold on, Esau. We talking to our brother right now, man. Be patient.
I used to study with the Israelite. I was, getting into it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I was getting, trying to learn a lot of stuff, man. Mm-hmm. And I just started going like in the world, man, just being kind, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hey, look, man, look, we believe we're supposed to be kind to all men.
Yeah.
We talking to a white man right now. Yeah. Okay. We have
a good
saying. You know what I mean?
Y'all got, I'm just saying like shit. I mean,
hey, you all right there, bro? You all right?
Man, I used to be in, trying to find the truth, the deep, trying to go deep. Mm-hmm. Then like one time I was just like, man, the God that's been doing things for me that I know like miracle type things, man. Shoot, I just told him like, man, I never treat your creatures or anything, animals, person, anything. I won't treat them less or I won't look at them bad, and just try to go in the universe with a good energy,
let me show you
any
something
situation.
What's your name again, brother?
Landis Parker.
Brother Delandis. Let me show you something real quick though, okay? Now I want you to look at this sign real quick, okay? I ain't gonna hold you long. I want you to look at this sign down here, okay? This right here is the 12 tribes of Israel chart, okay? They call us black, all right? But there ain't no nation called black, okay? Ain't no, you go over to Africa, you don't find no country called black, okay? We know that our people came over from the west coast of Africa. We don't know exactly which country, because what we got to understand is that the Israelites fled into Africa, all right, after they were ran over in 70 AD, okay?
They go back to like, what is it? It's in Genesis, right? What's the brothers?
Jacob and Esau.
Jacob and Esau.
Absolutely. That's the whole. Jacob and Esau is the main idea of the entire Bible, brother. Yeah. Okay, it's the main idea of the entire scriptures. We don't understand that. It's the thing is the world has been black and white since it began. We got to understand that, okay? But the thing is when we go into the book of Romans chapter 9, we find out that the hatred that goes on between the two nations, I'm talking about black people and white people, okay, that was set up by election. Okay? It was never about what the white man did to you.
Romans 9 and 11. For the children being not yet born,
It's talking about Jacob and Esau. Listen,
neither having done any good or evil,
they haven't done no good or evil. Read.
for the purpose of God according to election might stand.
Now, for the purpose of God according to election might stand. Now, we got to understand that the elect are the Israelites. Okay? He chose the Israelites out of the 18 nations. Even though Esau was the firstborn son, right, of Isaac. He chose Israel. He chose Jacob. Understand? Jacob's name became Israel a little bit later, right? Okay? This right here, when we go to the book of Genesis chapter 27, it tells you the story of the blessings, okay, that was handed down to Jacob and Esau. Both nations received rulership. Esau got his rulership first. Okay? That's why the white man is on top of the earth right now. Get 2 Esdras chapter 6 and verse 9. Okay? Listen, that's why the white man is on top of the earth. If you ever wonder why we getting shot down in the street, why we can't get ahead, okay? It's because we're cursed as a people. Alright? And our blessing hasn't come yet. Read this. Watch this.
It's the book of 2 Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world.
Esau is the end of the world. That means his world is going to end. He's going to go out of power. Read.
And Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
And the Israelites are the beginning of it that follow. That means they're going to come out of power, right? And we're going to go into power. You understand? Okay, that has to happen. Okay? You got it. Is your father and your father's father, are they descendants of the slave trade? As far as you know. You know what I mean? That's the problem with us, man. We don't know our ancestry. You ask the China man where he come from, he gonna tell you China. You ask us where we come, we gonna say Africa. I'm gonna say what country? You gonna say I don't know. It's 56 countries.
I feel like I'm here. I feel like.
Where you from here? Because you were born.
I said people. I feel like
Native Americans.
It was already. Some black people was already.
Do you know that not originally, but the voyage of the black people who was here, meaning the Native Americans, it's in the Bible, bro. It's in the Bible. That voyage is here. Hey, look, man, we out here every Saturday, okay? We out here about 2:30, man, about the sun going down. Hey, come back and ask us about that voyage. We're going to show you that one day. All right, Lord with it. We out here.
Well, thank you for the information.
Right.
I got to take care of
Hey, we don't shake hands there, Esau, okay? All right? All praises to the Most High.
Praise the Lord.